Hey guys, so this is going to start video number 3 of my inventory series for 2020. You guys know I am working to get a lot of these products out this year. This is my setting spray slash facial spray collection, you guys. It's a little nuts, not gonna lie. I do have one missing. I want to preface this by saying I have one missing out of here. It's actually in my locker at work. It is the Pure Miracle Mist. So if I can find a picture, I will put a picture up so you guys can see it. That one is like 3/4 the way done, so I'm just keeping it at work to use it there. So anyways, let's start. So for facial sprays, I have these 4 from Mario Badescu. I have the cucumber and green tea, sage and orange blossom, chamomile and lavender, and then a smaller size, only the 4-ounce bottle of the cucumber and green tea. I really do enjoy those year round, so usually one of those is in my area at any given time. Not right now, I am working on other ones, but eventually. I have 4 of the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Water. 2 of them are the Serene Greens and 2 of them are the originals. I also have this little baby mini one. I have no idea where I got this one from, but this one currently lives in my everyday makeup drawer and I am just using this until I get it used up. I will probably actually keep this bottle if I can refill it, because this will be perfect to travel with for like a week or 2 weeks long, so I think this would be really good. Then I have 2 of the Olay mists. These are the Ultimate Hydration Essence mists. And I have the energizing one. This one has vitamin C and bergamot. And then I have the calming one with aloe leaf and chamomile extract. I'm currently using this one right now. It is about 3/4 the way full. So using that one in my everyday area right now. I have this Pearlescence Aloe and Rose Water Tonic Water. I got this from Marshall's for $5.99, so I want to get that one used up eventually. I have the Pixi, I just got this in a box, the Pixi Glow Mist with, I don't know, whatever, a bunch of stuff. But everybody loves this, and I have yet to try it, so I'll try this eventually. The First Aid Beauty Vitamin Hydrating Mist to hydrate, revive, and refresh. The Tatcha Luminous Dewy Skin Mist. It's still closed, still have not used that. The Avene Eau Thermal Thermal Spring Water. Haven't used that, but I've heard this is excellent. Like, I watched this whole documentary and how this is so good if you have eczema. So if you have eczema, you should try spraying it with this and see if that helps. Then I have 2 of the Skin & Co. Truffle Therapy Aqua Illuminating Skin Refreshing Mist. So those are really nice. So basically all of the other ones I have, minus that little baby Photo Finish Primer Water, are all setting sprays. So I have 3 of the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. I have 6 of these Cover FX setting sprays from Maybelline. These are 100% comparable to the Urban Decay All Nighters. If you cannot afford this, buy those. Although I do think that they discontinue these or they repackaged them. I'm almost 100% sure that they repackaged them because they look differently now. I have 2 from Catrice. These are the Prime and Fime setting sprays. I have the illuminating one and the multi-talent, like the long-lasting regular one. So I'm excited to work on those. I have this one from NYX, the Dewy Finish setting spray. I have 2 of these Ciate London Dewy Spritz. It looks so plain, but then when you shake it up, it has this beautiful, like, pearlescent, just illuminating glow to it. I sprayed this on my face on camera, and multiple of you guys told me how beautiful and glowy my skin looked. So I'm excited to get through those too. I have 2 MAC Prep and Prime or Fix Pluses. I have the original one, which it's kind of looking a little yellow. I think that's just the plastic packaging. I do want to get this moved out at some point this year. And then I have the rose one. This one I recently got from a box at the end of 2019. This is the In Beauty Project, the Power Up Dual Phase Setting Mist. I don't know. I still haven't tried it. Obviously, it's closed. Probably won't be getting to that one anytime soon. I have the Too Faced Hangover RX 3-in-1 setting spray. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of the Urban Decay All Nighter setting sprays. This one is my oldest here, and I have it marked with that green so that I can use that one up first. Then I have the Cover FX Illuminating Setting Spray. I used up a mini of this last year and I absolutely loved it. The sprayer on it is amazing. Then the Laura Geller Spackle Mist Restore with Coconut Water. It says Prime, Set, and Refresh. I'm not exactly sure if I'm going to use this as like a primer water or like a refreshing water or a setting spray, so I figured I would just kind of use it and see how I like it. This one's getting pretty old. I think this is going to be the next setting spray that I use like fully in my collection. This is the ColourPop All-Star Face Setting Spray, and it's marked with the green. Anything marked with the green is older in my collection, so I do want to use these sooner than later. Oops, I have this one. I just bought this one this month. Well, actually in January, I believe. This is the Too Faced Do You Fresh Glow Setting Spray, and listen, it's got the little ball in it, which makes me so excited. But anyways, this is like this is my newest one in my collection, so this one's not going to get used anytime soon. Then I have this last one, which you guys can see is like almost gone. It was marked with the green because it is older in my collection. This is the Milani Make It Last Setting Spray, and I definitely think I'm going to be able to get through this just in the next couple of makeup uses, so this one will be gone very soon. Okay, and then here are my like smaller sized things. I have this one from Makeup Forever. This is the Mist and Fix O2, so oxygen is O2. Let's see. Okay, so this is what this one looks like. I'm going to keep it in the box just so I know that it's newer, but that is what that one looks like. And for the mini Urban Decay All-Nighters, which are literally the best thing ever to travel with, literally if I don't even put on makeup, I would spray my skin with this and it would just be so, so nice. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of those, and I'm definitely going to save a couple of them for my travels in the future. I have a few little trips that we're planning, and then we're planning the big Florida and Disney trip next year, so definitely going to keep some of those pushed to the side. So satisfying. Then I have the Too Faced Peach Mist Mattifying Setting Spray. I am not really into mattifying anything, but we're going to try it. I also bought the Wet n Wild Photo Finish Matte Finish Setting Spray, so I'm not sure why I started buying matte things, but my skin and matte don't go well together. I have very dry skin, so yes. And then this one also lives in my makeup drawer. It is very, very dirty simply because I use this to spray my shadows with when I want them to show up a little bit nicer. It is marked with the green. This one is like probably one of the oldest ones in my collection as well. It's lived in my drawer for a very long time, so yeah, I am just ready to get this one used up. I'm probably going to use this as an all-over face setting spray just so I can get it out of my collection, because truly I could use any of these to wet my brush. So I do want to get this one used up very soon. And then you guys already heard me talk about this little mini one that lives in my drawer as well. So those are all of my setting sprays and facial mists. I think on my inventory list, I'm going to list them out separately just because they are for different things. Like I would use any of these any day of the week with or without makeup, but I would only use these for makeup. So I think that's why I'm going to separate them out, but I'm going to count them just all together so I can give you a total of what is on the screen right now. So what you are seeing on this screen is 56. That's just crazy to think of. I have 56 setting sprays and facial mists. So clearly, I obviously don't need any more. Honestly, I don't need any more of any of these sections of my makeup area, but I am going to start getting through some of these, and I'm just enjoying what I'm using, and I'm not trying to use it up like unnaturally. I don't want to waste my product either, so I'm just going to use these up naturally and enjoy them. So yeah, holy crap. Okay, you guys, I just wanted to let you know I added one more in. I forgot I even owned this. It definitely needs to get used up soon. I can tell that this is a more natural type of product basically. This is the Glow Recipe Watermelon Glow Ultra Fine Mist Hydrating Glowing Radiance. I will be using this as a setting spray, I guess as a refresher as well. But yeah, this one lives above my desk, so I totally forgot about it, but there is one more added, so 57 total. Alright, you guys, I'm clearly failing. Here is another one that I also found kind of hiding. I didn't even know I had this one, to be totally honest. I got it at TJ Maxx for $11.99. It is from Origins. It is the Ginseng Refreshing Boosting Treatment Lotion Mist, and this is for your face. I did read it. So this will probably be the next one I bring to work once that Pure Miracle Mist is done. I think this one would be a really good one to like refresh and awake for work. So okay guys, so these are all of my loose and pressed facial like setting powders. So all of the loose ones are on the top, all of the pressed are on the bottom, minus this one because it's currently in use. So let's just go through them. So this is the Peach Perfect from Too Faced, the Beauty Bakery Flower, Better Not Bitter, I don't know, I haven't used it. The Ulta Beauty Mineral Setting Powder, love that one. The Becca Hydra Mist Set and Refresh Powder. This is from Bella Pierre. This is a banana setting powder. This is the Tarte Smooth Operator. This is from Too Cool for School. This is the Loose and Silly Dinoplast setting powder. It is very like a very glowy setting powder. This is the one from Pretty Vulgar. The Ciate London Extraordinary Translucent Setting Powder. And then I have the full-size Maybelline Master Fix setting powder, and then these are all sample sizes. So for sample sizes, I have 2 of the Laura Mercier Loose Translucent Setting Powder, 1 of the Hourglass Veil, 1 of this Becca Soft Light Blurring Powder, so it's different than that one. A teeny tiny one of the Ulta Mineral Setting Powder. Like I said, I love this one. And then the Bare Minerals Mineral Veil, like original one. And then the Makeup Forever Ultra HD powder. So yeah, I got through I think 1 or 2 last year of the loose ones. And right now I'm actually working on these 3. So in my drawer right now I'm working on the RCMA, the original No Color Setting Powder. I love this powder. It is so good. It makes my skin look so good. Love it. And it's pretty affordable. I buy mine on Beautylish. I buy like the 3-pack of these, and I think it's like $12 or something. Then I'm using this one, the Wet n Wild Mattifying Powder. This one, I currently have in my drawer, and you can see that it is almost done. I've heard that repressing this is a nightmare, so I'm just going to use it up. I use this for under the eyes. And then I've been using this one just because I'm going to hit pan on it soon, and I kind of just want to get it out. It does give my skin a little extra color, so I can use this with my lightest foundations, and it gives it a little extra color. But this is the Sexy Mama by The Balm. And then for my pressed powders, I have 3 from Physicians Formula, the Youthful Wear. This is the Spotless. This one is the Glowy, and this one is the Matte. I really like those. I really love these Covergirl ones. They are well loved in my collection. As you can see, I already have pan on one of these. This is the Advanced Radiance Pressed Powder. It is so good, and Covergirl is cruelty-free, so I don't feel bad about having 2 of those. Not that I'm cruelty-free yet, but I'm kind of moseying my way that way. This is the Physicians Formula Argan Wear Ultra Nourishing Argan Oil Powder in beige. I don't think this one is enough coverage for a powder foundation, but I've been using it as a pressed powder, and it's pretty good. The Too Faced Peach Blur, I have yet to use that one, but I've heard good things. I have the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Pressed Powder. Somebody was telling me that they use this for bronzer. I don't know, I've gotten rid of 2 of these already, but I kept this one because I had already opened it, and I was willing to give it a shot. The IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Pores Press. This is technically a sample size. Oh, look. It's gone. Why do I even have this? Did I use this up? Did I repress this in something? It's totally gone. I don't know why I have this in here then. Okay. Bye Bye Pores. That one's gone. It's totally empty. Did I use that up? I don't know if I used this up. I feel like it broke and then I repressed it into something. I don't know. Okay, so then we have the Rimmel London Stay Matte. Everybody loves this. I figured I would give it a go. I got the shade 004 Sandstorm. I have the Essence Brighten Up Banana Powder. I have 3 from Ulta Beauty. This one is the Finishing Powder Lightweight Matte Finish. This is the same thing, just in a lighter color. So this one is in fair to light. This one is light to medium, so the same powder. And then this is the Pressed Setting Powder, I believe, yes, in Banana. So I tend to like the banana shade. It looks really good under my eyes. And then I have the NYX HD Finishing Powder. I have this one from NARS, I believe I got on at TJ Maxx or Marshalls in the shade Flesh. And this one, I believe, is like technically a powder foundation, but it's too light for me, so I think I'm going to use this as a finishing powder. Then I have this one that I absolutely love. This is the Makeup Forever Ultra HD Micro Finishing Press Powder in the shade 02. This one is a banana shade. This one is excellent for under your eyes. It's so finely milled. It's really, really good. And then finally, I have this little duo that I got from a box a long time ago. They actually have this at my local TJ Maxx or Marshalls right now. This is the Bare Minerals Duo, Translucent Powder Duo to be exact, in Matte and Glow. So you have the matte side, which is on the left, and then the glowy side, which is on the right. I have used this quite a bit. I put it in a Shop My Stash last year, and I actually really enjoyed it. So I'm thinking once this Wet n Wild powder is gone, I'm going to start working on that one and just kind of mixing them together. Sorry about my voice, by the way. So anyways, that is all of my powders, minus this one that I didn't realize wasn't there. So there are 18 loose powders, including this one. I'll put it right there. So there are 18 loose powders, and I'm counting this as 2. So 20 pressed powders, because there's 2 in here, like 2 very obvious separated ones. What did I say, 20? 18 loose and yes, 20 pressed. So I really do enjoy pressed powders. I always use them, and I don't know, I like using a powder to set my foundation. Even when I use powder foundation, I typically put like a finishing powder on. So these obviously do not count any finishing powders that I have in my palettes, but yeah, I'm pretty happy with what I have here. So total of what you guys see here is 38 total, which is a lot, but I use these every single time I do my makeup. Good morning, guys. It is the next day. Once again, sorry about my voice. I am struggling with sickness right now, and I figured while I was home and not really able to do my makeup and not really able to do anything, I would keep going with my inventory. It's been quite overwhelming, so this is the next day. I'm hoping I sound a little bit better. I've been taking medicine like crazy, trying to kick this out of my system, but I'm just struggling a little bit, so sorry if you hear the struggle happening in my voice. So I'm going to do my powder foundations. This is loose powders and pressed powders. These are the only powder foundations I have, and yeah, I'm really happy with the selection that I have here. I could not be happier. Actually, I think I have one more. Hey guys, this is my real collection now. I forgot about these 3 Bare Minerals ones that were in my extras drawer, so forgive me for that. So these 4 are the only pressed powder foundations I own, and then these are all of my loose ones, but I'm just keeping this one up top just because it's Tarte, whatever, who cares. Okay, so I have 3 of these. It's not Make Everyday Beautiful or Make Today Beautiful. They're called the Tarte Confidence Creamy Powder Foundation. I have 2 in the shade Light Neutral. This one I actually have pan on, which is super, super exciting. I don't know if you can really see it. It's tiny little pan in the middle there. So this one I also have in Light Medium Neutral. So this one is for like darker days. It's a little bit darker, obviously unused. I would wear this in the summertime or like transition from spring to summer. And then this one I believe is medium honey. So I have 3 different shades actually. I didn't realize that. This is my darkest one. So this one I wear in like the midst of summer, like probably towards the end of summer when I have the most sun. So 3 different shades of that. I really, really love that formula. It's probably one of the best powder foundations I've ever had. Then I have this Physicians Formula one. I actually finished one of these a couple years ago in 2016. This is also an excellent, excellent powder foundation. It is so good. It does come with a little brush that nobody ever uses because it's not very good. But yeah, I really love this one. This is the Mineral Wear Talc-Free Mineral Face Powder in the shade Buff Beige. This one you can only buy online, and I think I got mine at Ulta. I really, really love this one, guys. It's really good. And then I have this powder foundation from Tarte. It is the Amazonian Clay Full Coverage Airbrush Foundation in the shade Light Neutral. So, I don't know, you guys. I don't love this one. It is okay. It does have like the little mesh in there, but Light Neutral is quite dark on me, so I don't know. I'm going to use this up eventually, but I'm not like hard pressed to use it right now. I did have it marked to finish last year, but obviously that didn't happen. So then I have 5 of the same formula from Bare Minerals. This is the original foundation, one of my absolute favorite powder foundations. It gives such a satin, beautiful look on my skin. It doesn't seep into pores or anything like that. It's just an amazing foundation. So if you haven't tried it, I highly, highly recommend it. I got 3 of these. I don't know which ones, but I got 3 of these from TJ Maxx or Marshalls because they're always on sale there. So I have some different shades here. These are the 2 that I have that I currently have been using. This one is in the shade Light Beige 09. This one's in Medium Beige 12. Obviously lighter for winter, darker for summer. Really love those ones. Haven't finished them yet. And then I think these 3 are all, no. So these 2 are the same shades. This is like that anniversary edition packaging, so it's kind of cool. But these are both Medium Beige 12, and this is my darker shade. And then I got a super light shade. This is Neutral Ivory 06, and this expires in March of 20. Hello, I can't believe they put the expiration date on there, but this one expires March of 20. It says it right there, and I bought it for TJ Maxx for $6.99, which is actually an amazing price because these are like 20 bucks. So these are one of my favorite foundations. I really, really love them. Sometimes I pick this over liquid foundation just because they look so nice on the skin, and they really do well with my skin. They don't break me out or anything. So these are all of my powder foundations that I currently have in my collection. I know I don't have any more because I haven't bought any more. So I have 10 total here, and I can definitely get through this one this year. And then I want to keep kind of working on these 2 over here that are actually already open. So yeah, I really do like these. They do have a really nice sifter on the top that you have to peel open so they don't go everywhere when you open them. So I do really appreciate that. But yeah, I don't know how much this is really going to go down this year. I have been enjoying liquid foundation quite a lot. So that is going to be my next category. I'm a little scared to bring it up. But that's where we are. So this is my powder, pressed powder and loose powder foundation category, and this will all go in the same section in my inventory list. Oh my god, I have one more. Dang. Here's another one in its box. This is the Confidence Creamy Powder Foundation in the shade Light Neutral. So this is the same shade as that one. I must have bought it at a backup, or as a backup at some point. So just kidding. I have another one. I lied. So I have 11. Oh my god. Okay, so these are all of my liquid foundations. Yes, I do include BB and CC creams in foundations because they do the same thing for me. Foundations are typically a little bit more full coverage. BB and CC creams are more of my everyday wear, so I'm actually surprised I have more foundations, but then again I'm not because I like to try different ones. So once again, sorry about my voice or lack thereof. Okay, so we are going to start with foundations. So over here we have the Too Faced Peach Perfect. I have two of the Aqualuminous by Becca. Those are different shades. The Etherealist Skin Illuminating Foundation from Kevyn Aucoin. This is the, what is this? Hello Happy Flawless Brightening Foundation from Benefit. Laura Geller Filter First Luminous Foundation, Wander Beauty Nude Illusion Foundation. The L'Oreal Paris Infallible Pro Glow. I got rid of both of the matte ones of those. I really don't like the matte ones, but the glow one's pretty good. Then I have two of the CoverGirl Ready Set Gorgeous. These are in two different shades, 210 and 115. This Fenty Beauty foundation is beautiful. This is the Pro Filter Hydrating Longwear Foundation, such a good one. I have two of the Tarte Amazonian Clay Full Coverage Foundations, both same thing in different shades. Then we have two of the Hello Happy Soft Blur Foundations, 1 and 2, and then I think 1 and 3. Yes, 2 and 3. And these expire. I have expiry dates on here, March and June of 2020, so these need to get used up very soon. Then, keeping on with full sizes, I have the Born This Way foundation from Too Faced, the Neutrogena Hydro Boost Hydrating Tint. I think this is more full coverage, which is why it's in the regular foundations. The Tarte Shape Tape Hydrating Foundation, Tarte Rainforest of the Sea Water Foundation, the Dior Backstage Face and Body Foundation, the Essence Fresh and Fit Awake Makeup. So I did want to show you the one that I did finish up in in January. This is the Essence Pure Nude Makeup. I did finish this up in January, so this would be in my collection, but it is not anymore because I finished it. And I have two from NARS. This one is the Sheer Glow Foundation. They're both in Light 5 Fiji, I believe. This is the All Day Luminous Weightless Foundation. I have not tried either of them yet. The Smashbox Studio Skin 15-Hour Wear Hydrating Foundation. This is definitely a summer shade for me, 2.18. Then I have the Clinique Even Better Refresh. I think this is, yeah, hydrating and repairing makeup. I think this is technically more of a BB or CC cream, but it's a little bit more full coverage for me. Then I have my Only White Mixer. I definitely had to get this for some of these because they're quite dark on me. But this is from Ellie Girl. It's the Pro Coverage. This is the only foundation stick I have in the full size that I have purchased. It's from ColourPop. I don't love it, I'm not going to lie, but I'm going to keep using it. It's in Light 40N. So those are all of like my foundations. And then for full size BB and CC creams, I have one of my absolute favorite. This is technically not full size, this is like a deluxe sample. This is from Dr. Jart. It's the Beauty Balm and it is in the shade 01 Light Medium. There's only 3 shades in this range, but I love this one. I recently picked up these two Bare Minerals Complexion Rescues. They're in 2 different shades, one for summer and one for winter. I also recently picked up this NYX BB cream and this one is in nude. I think there's a very limited range in that as well. This one is a very, very yellow tone one. I kind of wish I would have picked out a different shade, but that's okay. This is the Lancome Skin Feels Good. And this is in 01N Nude. I have the IT Cosmetics CC Plus, and this one is in the shade Light. And then I also got the CC Illumination, I believe in the shade Light, yes. Both in the shade Light. Then I have my tried and true, love this one. This is the Tarte Amazonian Clay BB Tinted Moisturizer. So good. This one is in Light Medium. If I got this again, I think I would get one shade lighter as well. Then I have the Laura Geller Quench and Tint Hydrating Foundation. I'm pretty sure that this one is a very lightweight foundation, which is why it's in the BB and CC creams. Then the Tarte Guard 20 Tinted Moisturizer. This one's definitely going to be coming with me anywhere I go in the summertime for extra SPF. The Maybelline Dream BB Pure in the shade 110 Light Medium Sheer Tint. This one is a really good shade match for me. And then I haven't tried this one yet. This is the Wet n Wild BB Cream 8-in-1. This one's in the shade Light Medium. So then I have some full coverage foundation samples that I wanted to share with you guys. I have 2 from Makeup Forever, the Ultra HD Perfector. This one is in 06, this one is in 08. So 2 pretty dark shades, definitely more geared towards summer. I forgot about these. The Tarte Bound Sealer, I don't know, multitasking foundation. Both of these I believe are in, yes, light beige. I believe on the box these said 22N if I'm correct. And I need to put them in my drawer to try out because I have not really actually tried those out before. This one's from Makeup Forever. It's the Ultra HD Invisible Cover Foundation, so different from this one. And this one's in Y245. I've gotten many of these samples, but I have given them away. This is another stick. I don't think it's actually like a foundation. It's a banana stick and it's like yellow, like white yellow. So I figured I would try this in the summertime and then I could layer it with a different color, but it is from Anastasia Beverly Hills. And then I have a mini of the Wander Beauty Nude Illusion Foundation in light medium. This one is in light, so they are two different shades. Then the Estee Lauder Double Wear Foundation. This one is in 2N1 Desert Beige. Then the Hourglass Vanish. I wore this the other day and I wasn't in love with it, but I think because it was a little bit too dark. This one is in the shade Shell. And then I believe this is the Marc Jacobs Shameless. Yes, the Shameless Foundation in light Y210. So I also have not tried that one either. And then I have these three down here. This is the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea Water Foundation, which is the same as that one, but this one is in 22N Light Neutral. Let's see what this one is in. This one is in light medium neutral, so two different shades there. Then I have two of the Makeup Forever Matte Velvet Skin. This one's in Y245, so the same color as that one, just a different finish. And this is Y315, so a little bit darker. So I have those two as well that should be up there, but that's okay. And then I have a couple sample sizes here. I will tell you guys, this is the other sample size that I finished, or a foundation that I finished. I finished this Dr. Jart BB cream, and I freaking love these. If I could pick one BB cream to have forever, it's probably this one. I really enjoy it. And I did finish a mini of this, so I had two, now I have one. So I have two of the IT Cosmetics CC Plus Confidence Cream, and these are both in the shade medium. Way too dark for me in the winter time, but I keep them around to have for the summer. I have two of these from Glam Glow. These are the Glam Glow Glow Starter Mega Illuminating Moisturizer, and I use these as a tinted moisturizer or like a BB cream CC cream, and then I put a powder foundation, very lightweight powder foundation on top. So I really love these. This one's almost gone and this one's new in my collection. And then I have the Purely's BB Tinted Moisturizer, and I love this one. This one is in the shade medium, however I would like to get a lighter shade. Okay, and for the final three, I already talked about this one. This is the Dr. Jart BB Cream. I also have a deluxe size sample of it over there. This is the Dr. G BB Cream. I cannot figure out what shade it is, but I know it's pretty light. It does oxidize quite dark though, so that's a little unfortunate, but I haven't really tried that one out. And even if I did like it, there's no shade on there, so how am I supposed to know? And then this one I just very recently got in a Birchbox. This is the IPKN Moist and Firm BB Cream, and this is in the shade Light. So I'm kind of excited to try this one out as well. I have not swatched it yet, which I kind of want to open it and swatch it. I'm going to. Okay, just upon swatching this, it is quite yellow tone for me, but I could probably make it work here very soon. This is probably going to go in my drawer to test out. So these are all of the foundation and BB cream, CC creams that I have. I am putting these in the exact same category in my inventory log, so I'm going to count them all together right now. So let's see how many we have, and I am counting each mini as one. So it takes me just as long, I feel like, to use up a mini. Not really, but I feel like it takes me just as long to use up a mini as it does a full size. That's obviously not true, but that's how I feel. So I'm counting them all together. Okay, so I have exactly 60 here, which is so many foundations. I have a few that I'm looking to finish up this year, but other than that, I really don't need to buy any more foundations. I have my white mixer, so at some point eventually I will need to buy a new one of that because I do use it quite often. But yeah, 60 is a ridiculous number. I am glad I got to finish up this one, and then that small size Dr. Jar. So it's better that it's not 62, but still, like, had I done this in the very beginning of January, it would have been 62. But at this point, I am just counting numbers from this exact moment in time. So 60 total foundations here. Hello, hello, once again. We are back for some more today. I don't know why, but I do know why, but this category actually was the one that stressed me out the most thinking about filming. Like, more so than foundations or anything like that. This is my primer category. I don't know why this one has stressed me out so much, but it truly has. And I'm looking around my desk right now just to make sure I did not miss any. I have a lot of skincare on my desk, but I don't think I have any more primer. So, and I did find another setting spray in my collection that I did not add. So, once again, sorry about the voice. I'm going to keep saying it all day today and tomorrow probably. But tomorrow is my son's birthday, so that's what I'll be doing. Today I'm kind of taking it easy. Again, trying to feel better to go back to work on Monday. So anyways, this is my primer collection. It is ridiculous. So I did do all of my full sizes on the top 2 rows. I also have a full size here. And then sample and like mini size, deluxe sizes down here. So let's go through these. I'm just gonna say what brand they're from. So this is from Illamasqua. This is the Tatre. This is the container of the Tatcha silk canvas thing. I haven't tried it yet. This is the Poreless Putty from e.l.f. Those two are dupes apparently. The Yenza Tone Up Primer. I have 5 actually of this one. This is the Coconut Skin Smoothie Priming Moisturizer. I've only actually purchased one, and the only one I purchased was this one. Everything else has come in boxes or gifts with purchase, stuff like that. So I'm not too upset about that, but I'm currently using this one right here in my collection, which is why it's kind of to the side. These 3 right now I'm currently using, so that's kind of why they're off to the side. So then the rest of my boxed ones up here, I have the Ole Henderson Banana Bright Face Primer, 2 of the Purelisse Matcha and Green Tea Antioxidant Priming Moisturizers. I have 5 full-size Beccas. Who needs 5 full-size Beccas when you have 6 sample sizes? Apparently me. So I have 3 full sizes of the First Light Priming Filter and then 2 full sizes of the Backlight Priming Filter. I like the First Light Priming Filter, the purple ones, the best in the winter time, and the Backlight Priming Filter is the best in the summer. I have a full size of the Smashbox Photo Finish Primerizer, and this is my most recent purchase, this one and these 2 Too Faced ones. But this one I recently got. This is the ColourPop Pretty Fresh Hydrating Hyaluronic Acid Primer. So I'm excited to give that one a try. Okay, then going over here, the Too Faced Hangover RX. 2 from, what is this? Touch and Soul, the No Poreblem. This is the Priming Water and the Prime Essence. I have one from CoverFX, the Blurring Primer. The Maybelline Master Prime Face Studio. This is like the green shade to cancel out redness. The NYX Born to Glow Illuminating Primer, the Dr. Brandt Pores No More Luminizing Primer. This is the Milk Makeup Hydro Grip Primer, the Korres Wild Rose Smoothie Brightening Priming Moisturizer, the Touch and Sew No Poreblem Primer, which I still have not tried, and people freaking love that, and I still have not tried that, the MAC Prep and Prime Skin Base. These 2 are my brand newest ones. I actually just got these from Marshall's, and I can't believe I found them. These are the Do You Fresh Glow Luminizing Face Primers, and I got 2 shades, Radiant Pearl and Radiant Nude, but I'm not going to take them out of the boxes until I'm ready to use them, and they were each $10.99, so I thought that was a great price. Then I have the Essence Fresh and Fit Awake Primer. This one is so good. It's a dupe for the Backlight Priming Filter, 100%. Then I have the Kaja Blur Drop Weightless Water Primer. I also got this from Marshall's for $5.99. I have 4 from e.l.f. 2 of the Mineral Infused Face Primer, which is a dupe for the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer, whatever, Photo Finish Foundation Primer. I have the e.l.f. Poreless Face Primer, which it's okay. And then the e.l.f. Illuminating Face Primer, which actually I'm going to be putting this in my next update for my Partners in Cream project pan, so you'll be seeing that very soon. Okay, so on to the sample sizes here. I have 2 from Laura Geller. This is the Spackle Original, and this is the Spackle Tinted. And then I have 3 from Lorac. These are the Light Source 3-in-1 illuminating primers, and I believe, yeah, this one is in the shade Dusk, so it's a little bit darker, good for summer, and these 2 are in the shade Dawn, quite a bit lighter. I have 1 from Laura Mercier, the Foundation Primer in Radiance. I have 4 of the Too Faced Primed and Peachy Cooling Matte Skin Perfecting Primer. These 3 are obviously like the mini sample sizes, and this one is like the deluxe size. I have 1 from Hard Candy. This is the Sheer Envy Longwear Primer 12-Hour Wear. I don't know, extends and sets makeup. I'm not sure, I've never tried that. I have 2 from First Aid Beauty. These are the Pores Be Gone Matte Primer. 1 from Lancome. This is the La Base Pro. Most, if not all, of the minis and sample sizes I have gotten as free gifts, except for the Becca ones. I know I've purchased these in sets at Marshall's or TJ Maxx, but all of these other ones have come as gifts with purchase at some point. So I have 3 of the Becca Backlight Priming Filters and 3 of the Becca First Light Priming Filters. Well, technically 4, because I have one that's in my drawer right now. And then I also have this Smashbox Photo Finish Primerizer. I used up one of these in my Advent Calendar project pan, which actually I should look in that and make sure I don't have any more. Okay, we're good. So I used up the little teeny tiny guy of this one, and I kind of depotted it into this, so down 1 primer this year already. Even though it's a tiny little sample, I'll still take it. So then down to the bottommost row, hopefully you can see it okay. The Milk Makeup, this is the Hydro Grip. This is from Ciate London, the Watermelon Burst Hydrating Primer. The Kaja Blur Drop, the VDL Lumi Layer Primer. This is from Philosophy. This is the Anti-Wrinkle Miracle Worker Primer. These 3 are from Makeup Forever. They're all step 1s. I don't know. Okay, so these 2 step 1s are the original base ones, and then this is a hydrating base primer. And then I have 5 from Smashbox. These are the Photo Finish Foundation Primers, like the original one, the silicone type base ones. Like I said, that the e.l.f. Mineral Infused Face Primer is a dupe for these. So if you like these but want a lesser price, go with the e.l.f. And this is the half of the fluid ounce size, and these are 1/4 of a fluid ounce, so pretty good sizes there. This is a new one in my collection. I believe I got it from Birchbox. This is from Unicorn Glow. I cannot find any other brand, so we'll go with that. This is a hydrating primer. This is from MAC, the Strobe Cream. I feel like I have another one of those. Okay, you guys, it never fails. I always find another one. I knew I had 2 of these MAC Strobe Creams. I believe they are both in Pink Light. Yes, they are. This one at the bottom is almost completely used up, so I'm going to look forward to using that up soon. But I have 2 of those. And then I have the original Porefessional Matte Rescue from Benefit. This is like a blur stick from Milk, but it's actually from Tristique, and it's their mini matte blur stick, so I figured I would give it a go. I have 1 from Boscia, the Porefecting White Charcoal Mattifying Treatment Primer. I'm not really into mattifying primers. I like glowy primers a lot more, as you can obviously tell. But I am willing to try them. And then I have 3 from Dr. Brandt, all the same type, the Pore Refiner Primer. So same type of thing. If I don't like it, I will just give away the rest. So this Supergoop is not a foundation primer, so I'm going to take that out. This is a CC cream. I already showed you guys my foundations in the last video, so 61 now for that. Okay, and then I have two more over here. I have from Bobbi Brown the Primer Plus Radiance Foundation Primer. And finally from YSL the Touche Eclat Blur Primer. I love this one, but I'm really trying not to use too much of it, to be totally honest. So there's that. Alright you guys, so these are all of my foundation primers that I can find at this exact moment. I have decluttered quite a bit in the recent part of the year. Okay you guys, are you ready to hear the number? I'm sure you can count it already, but there's 84 here. 84 primers. I have more primers than I have foundations, which is crazy, but I will tell you one thing. If I don't wear foundation, I usually still wear primer because it usually looks really, really good on my skin. So I'll wear a moisturizer and then a primer on top, and then I'll put some like cream highlight on and just go. That is a common thing for me, especially when I go to work, just so I can have a little something on my face other than just nothing, because my face is so dry. So 84 primers here, and then if I find any more, I'll just show them to you as I go. But 84 is a hefty number, and I plan to work on a lot of these during the year. Oh, you know what? I bet I have more. I found one more. So I have 85 total. This is the Too Faced Hangover RX Replenishing Face Primer. This is a teeny tiny sample that I have in my advent calendar. Also, if there's any actual samples in my advent calendar, like the physical sample is in there, I don't even remember or know, so I'll have to put those in eventually. But I guess 85 then total. That's a lot of face primer. I don't have that much face, but we'll work on these this year. And then like I said, for instance, if I don't like this Lorac Light Source in Dawn, I will just declutter the other one because I have two. So if I don't like them, I will just declutter as I go and enjoy what I can. Alright, 85 total. Holy crap.